Previously on Old Iron Adventures. The tractor school event started off hot, with chicken on the grill, great stories told, and all sorts of vintage power. Tim Wood sat and discussed cars from the film Killers of the Flower Moon, while Chris Hudson prepared for his presentation. Aumann Auctions has been in business for over 60 years and has been the leading force around the world in vintage power. And we're going to show you why. Through adventures around the world, you'll see vintage tractors, trucks, cars, memorabilia, and so much more. Aumann Auctions isn't just an auction company, but a group of men and women with a passion for the stories behind these items. Welcome to Old Iron Adventures. Finally time for Chris Hudson's presentation. The entire tractor school audience makes their way outside to see this vintage giant and the hard work Chris has done for the past year.
I think it was great. Chris did a great job. I was pretty involved with this project also. We share a customer. The customer he did this tractor for, I manage his collection, his whole collection. So it's a pretty personal project for myself too. If I was gonna own any tractor, pretty much it would be one of these, Type D Titan. It's one of my favorites, so.
My husband's trying to fix his tractor restoration that he just fully restored. It flooded out, but it's restored. It's going well.
It's going well?
Yeah, you'll see.
Nice little ride. Yeah, shut her off.
Are you sure?
Yep.
While Chris knows this tractor inside and out, the iron restoration gets shy and suddenly stops in front of the audience, putting Chris on the spot and ready to adjust. And with Chris's wife Nikki standing by watching, she makes sure to provide the proper play-by-play. and the good moral support.
Started up, backed up, came over here, and the intake valve got stuck. So it's basically flooded out. We can fix it. It's okay. It still works. We're all good, I think.
Give him some encouragement.
You're doing great, honey.
As Chris works on the Titan tractor, Kent and Carl Jansen provide details on what to look for while buying a tractor.
It's always tough looking for a tractor or somebody else because I'm going to say you got to qualify your tractor first. Okay, so there's tractors 10 years ago I had to have. I didn't need them, I didn't want them, I had to have them. Okay, now my changed a little bit, you know, is it the right serial number you want? Is it the right color you want? Is it fill in the thing, or is it maybe your first one? So you got to qualify your tractor first. I think if you're looking at a tractor, and even ask Kurt, all you got to do is hold your hand up, keep hitting the button until you get it. Nothing else will make Kurt happy. I get a discount for that.
With seminars finished up now, the crowd and hobbyists flock to the collection of vintage power, and that leaves only one thing left to do. As they always say, gentlemen, start your engines.
So one of the great things about pre-30 is that it is specific to that pre-1930 equipment. You know, we've got lots of collectors that they just collect that and are interested in that. So this is kind of their outlet, and it really is not much of an outlet besides this for big collections and parts and literature. So it's really nice for everybody to be able to get together and kind of trade secrets, tell stories, and talk about what they're collecting and what they're working on. Really kind of neat to kind of get with everybody, especially in an event like this where there's not much in the way of people. We're not worried about an auction right now. Nobody's stressed or anything like that. Everybody's just hanging out and having fun. So that's what makes this event so special. It's more about the hobby and everybody getting together, having fun, and just kind of getting to know each other and making new friends. All in all, had a great time here, and this is something I look forward to every year, and can't wait for the next one.
At the end of the day in the tractor community, it's a hobby that brings everyone together and forms a bond with these fellow collectors and enthusiasts. Men and women come from around the globe for this weekend in little old Nokomis, Illinois. And with every year's tractor school event seemingly becoming better and better, we can only wait to see what's in store for next year.
All in all, it's been a really great day. We're going to get back out tomorrow, run tractors, play around a little bit, tell some more stories, and hopefully everybody will kind of get to see what all's here, have some more fun, and head home with a full belly and maybe a few stories.
Well, it is day 2 of Pre-30 weekend, and we are here at our open house. We've had a really good turnout today. Lots of people have came out. It's a great day, beautiful out. Everybody's kind of looking at tractors, getting them running, taking a look at the engines, parts, all that good stuff. And we've got staff here helping us out, making sure everybody can find what they're looking for. So it's been a successful weekend.
Today has been especially exciting because we've got a lot of this old iron out of the shed and we've driven it around. Joe Graziana came up and gave us rides in the Stanley steam car, and we had it operating, and most of the tractors out here that people wanted to see run or test drive, we've had them out going. There were a lot of smiles from a lot of different faces.
The reason I'm here today, Kurt asked me to come up here and get this Stanley car running because I have 2 of my own, and so I come up here to get it going so that they could drive it around and see it perform. And a lot of people will get to see how it is and ask questions, what makes it run, how's it run, what this does and that does on it. So I've pretty well talked to a lot of people about it already. Well, I've had very good experience with them, as I've had a good friendship with Kurt. I've sent him some people because of the honesty. I mean, they're very honest here. I've dealt with other auctioneers that we won't talk about that were not up to snuff. And one thing about here, it's all out in the open. There's nothing underhanded done. And I've always appreciated Kurt for that. It's all out in the open. You see what you're getting. They'll ask questions. They tell you anything they know about it, or they let you talk to the owner and see what, if you want to buy something, was there a problem that why he was getting rid of it. And you know, that's nice to know what you're buying before you put your money into it.
Pre-30 for me, it's more about the people than it is the tractors and the iron itself. You know, it's a once-a-year event where everybody gets together. You see all of your friends that you maybe haven't seen for a year or so. You know, everybody gets together, has some drinks, just a lot of good storytelling and good times to visit.
Hey, we want to thank everybody for coming to the 2024 Powers Tractor School. It's been a crazy weekend. I mean, it has been slam full of good food and good friends and good stories, good times. But this is our biggest event that we've ever had for this, and it has really turned out great. We just want to thank everybody.
With the Aumann Auctions Pre-30 auction done and over with, buyers from around the country come back to Nokomis, Illinois to pick up their new treasures.
Okay, so we're here at the auction center today working the Pre-30 pickup. This is the first year we've done it on a Saturday, so that's a little different, but you know, it's given us another opportunity to get stuff picked up and out of here. We've got quite a few people working today, pretty solid crew. Josh, the beeping. We have Josh and Dennis, our outside guys, helping load stuff. Then we've got Lucy and Andrew from our shipping department, and Austin and Elijah are also here, which is Kurt's son. So he's being initiated in on our pickup and helping out with stuff. It's gone pretty well so far. We've had some engines leave, a couple tractors, a lot of signs and literature and parts and stuff are going out too. So it's been a pretty successful day.
It's a 7.5 horse Crosley. Bought it at the Pre-30 auction. I have a lot of other gas engines. I've always kind of wanted a Crosley. This one came up. It's on a nice cart, good running engine. So we'll use it for different things, grinding feed, pumping water, doing displays at shows that we go to.
Well, so, you know, as a fan of old equipment and kind of a little bit of a John Deere focus, John Deere Model E horse-and-a-half engine it should be on everyone's list. They made a lot of them. They're a very successful engine, enclosed crankcase and retained oil, where the earlier ones were a waste oil system. This was an advanced piece. They started making them in 1923. I did kind of wait around to find an early version of this. I wanted to, it was kind of as old as I could get. And this is 1924, so it's about as old as you're gonna get, because they only made a few hundred the first year. So anyway, this is something I've wanted. The fact that it's unrestored means a ton to me, because I really like the look, the history of these equipments. If they could talk, they'd have quite the story to tell. So the serial number tag has a little etching on it that says a date that's different than the year that the engine was built. No idea what that means or what that's from, but to me it adds a really unique story to the engine. So anyway, so you just sit on the website and you keep clicking until finally you're the high bidder and you own it.
Bought this 2035 M to try and complete me getting all of the lightweights. I lack two now, S and an R. got all the rest. But, oh, I've been collecting ever since my dad started buying them. But I've been doing it for probably maybe 20, 30 years now, collecting. So,
Keep it going.
pardon?
You gotta keep it going now. Gotta keep
Got to keep it going. Make sure that my nephews have got something to play with when I'm gone.
All right, I'm Cy Malott. We're from New Enterprise, Pennsylvania. We've always been a big fan of the oil pools. We have several different models, and this is the one that we don't have yet. So we're made the journey out, found it on the website there, and ended up buying it, and here we are. So ready to load up and head back towards home. It's going to be part of our collection. Like I said, we have several other models of the oil pools, and we're hoping that it just fits right in and we can show it and use it and have fun with it.
This year's pre-30 auction went really good. We're really happy with how everything turned out, and we appreciate all of our sellers, buyers, all of you that kind of make all of this happen and come together. We think we had a pretty good open house that was a success, and tractor school as well. So as always, we're looking forward to next year.